Okay, hi. We are here post Memorial Day, and when we were gone for the weekend, we were doing a lot of yard work, cleaning up and helping out. And what happened is one of my kids got a big rash under their knees and elbows. And we're not quite sure what it was, but I want to show you how overnight it went from really bad and itchy last night to really great. So one thing I would encourage you to do just for a natural lifestyle is have an aloe vera plant. We bought ours really cheaply at Home Depot, and so we've cut off one of the parts of the leaf, and it's very healing, great for burns and irritations on your skin. So it's a great thing just to have in your house. You can just cut off a piece when you need it, or keep it in your fridge, especially if you're dealing with like sunburn, and that way it'll feel really cooling on the skin. But how do you use aloe vera? You've heard about it before. It's so simple. You just cut it off, and then you cut it in half, and it has like this gelatinous type of gross mucusy type of thing. And honestly, you could cut it with a knife and stuff, or a butter knife, and just kind of the dull end of a butter knife, scrape it like you would scrape a vanilla bean, and you take that mush and cut it up and kind of throw it on. I'm a little lazy, so I'm going to show you what to do. That's the lazy version. But one thing that is really helpful with or without aloe is with itchy skin is lavender, as well as tea tree oil or melaleuca. That's the Latin name. So we use lavender because I had it handy, and we mixed it last night with aloe vera, and it made a big difference. One other thing I would highly recommend for your travels or itchy skin is Correct-X. We use it for any kind of skin abrasions, irritations. It's wonderful. And just to let you know what's in it, it's frankincense, helichrysum, great for skin, both of them, cedarwood, melaleuca, and lavender. So there's 2 oils, but it's great. It's an ointment that you can take on the go for traveling. So it's something you should keep in your purse. You can keep in your car. It's shelf stable, so it's great for places like your car. If you open lavender, don't leave it in your car. Once it's open and being used, it can oxidize over time as air is in your bottle, and it can cause some skin irritations if it becomes oxidized. So this is a great way of taking it on the go. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to open up. I have this lavender, and I'll show you what I did. The other things that I did use the oils for, I used Terra Shield a lot. I opened up some, you can buy it in a spray bottle, you can buy it like a big size, small size. And I opened it up, and when I was running a little low, I added some lemongrass, like eucalyptus, lavender, peppermint, cedarwood, On Guard. Any of those oils are great to add to your Terra Shield with a little extra water, and you can extend it for a little bit longer. So I definitely did that while we were gone. Okay. So here's the thing. Can you focus on that? So what I'm going to do is, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to take my nail, and I'm just going to scrape this along.
Ew.
It's really gross, yes. I'm just scraping up the pulp, the aloe vera pulp, the fillet it's called. I know it has a name. You can buy aloe vera juice, not the green stuff. Please don't get the green stuff. Usually that has been cut with alcohol and artificial colors and stuff. It should be at the health food store in the food section, where they keep teas. If you have a grocery store, our local Safeway has this too. So it's aloe vera in a pulp type of thing. Then I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to add my lavender, okay? And I'm going to add, because this is about a tablespoon, I'm going to go ahead and add about 3 or 4 drops of the lavender, and I'm going to mix it in, and then I'm going to take it and apply to where we did last night. So there was some redness under here, I can feel there's some bumps. And instead of putting like she was really itchy, and so it's so nice, instead of putting a steroid cream on, which that's there for a reason, but we just want to be careful not to use steroids unless you absolutely need it under your doctor's care, or because what happens is it can thin the skin. There's some other problems that happen when you're using it's really itchy up here. Bumps are up here. Can I put some up here too? Yes. Okay, great. And then under there. Now, yes, there'll be a few fillets of the fillet left, but that's okay. We'll come back to that. And then I'm going to do the other side. It's looked much worse last night, so this is amazing how much it's worked overnight. And then I did not use Correct-X because she was in so much pain. Can I do your arm? This is almost gone. This was much worse, this side. It's
very bad.
Tell me how bad it was.
It was like, I can't tell, because it's so bad. It was really bad.
Yes, it was really bad. This is her, this was so bad and painful. Correct-X is wonderful,
bumps.
but sometimes it can be a little painful on raw skin. So for an adult, I might use it, but for a kid, I didn't want to use it on her and have her hate. You can turn it back on me again. You can turn it on you too. So with this extra stuff, if I had like it in a jar, if I wasn't being lazy, I might have scraped it into a little jar or a little custard cup and added the lavender and then covered up with saran wrap and put it in the fridge and pulled it out regularly. But since I have extra, it's wonderful for your skin. So you can just massage it in to your skin. It is also edible. My sister-in-law uses it in her smoothies. Aloe is a great thing. Sometimes when I find aloe vera at the health food store, it's great. They have an internal use only one. They have one for just internal use and one for exterior use. You would use the internal use only before. Do not pick up any of that green stuff or something for the pharmacy section and try to take aloe vera internally, or just use a fresh plant. I haven't done it yet internally, but if you have, comment below. All right, so I got a few fillets lying around. We'll have to clean that up in a second because that's kind of gross. It feels a little it's like gelatinous. All right, yeah, those are the kinds of thing I probably will just smush up and we'll remove when we're done the Facebook Live. Okay, I'm going to finish one more thing with the Facebook Live. So when we have bug bites, what you're going to do, or like you're doing some grill, you're at the grill and you get burned, or you have any kind of skin abrasions, you're outside and your kids get hurt, especially bug bites. So always have your lavender with you. Also great for in the car when people are a little bit fussy. You can put on the bottom of the feet for kids. We used it for our dog, just a slight swipe, so not even a full drop, along his spine, back of the paws. You can dilute it absolutely for dogs. We also used in the car for everybody, but the dog especially digests them because he tends to get car sick. We end up for long trips use medication from the vet for him, but he still starts drooling in the middle and looks like he's going to get very ill. When we had a lot of bumps this past trip, so we used Digest-Zen diluted, or just a little swipe mixed in and rubbed on his belly, and then that with Serenity oil. Serenity is like lavender but really pumped up. I don't have it right next to me, but it's a great one to have for calming and sleeping. But yesterday in the car, I wanted to dilute the Digest-Zen, and I didn't have any coconut oil. So the little hack is use your Balance oil. Balance is the grounding blend, very safe for pets, very safe for dogs. With a veterinarian has told me this is very safe with the ingredients. So it's already diluted with coconut oil. So I use that in my hand. And then I put a tiny smear of Digest-Zen. So it diluted the Digest-Zen. You can use this for kids too, or old adults especially, on the go when you need to dilute an oil on the go. And I put a little bit in our palm, and then I couldn't quite reach it, so I kind of smeared it on my kid's hand, and she rubbed it on the dog's belly, and it went really well. So those are our little trips from our Memorial Day trip. So would you like to share what you did you find it helpful to you for allergies? What did you find?
I was really miserable from all the pollen and all the allergies that was outside, and so I used some lavender and I think some other oil. He just rubbed it on me. Oh, this rollerball that has Manuka, Green Mandarin, Peppermint, and Lavender, and I rolled that on me, and then I felt a lot better, and so I was able to. I wasn't as miserable as I was before, and I could go out and do some things that I could, and I felt a lot better.
Yes, and one thing about that, the reason I sometimes would just take from my husband or my kids, I'll just put a tiny smear of lavender over their nose, under their nose. Earlobes are not very sensitive, and throat. And it helped my son, it helped everybody. We also took something called Tri-Ease. Tri-Ease is soft gels with lemon, lavender, and peppermint. That is our seasonal blend. Great for going out and working in the yard. And then I did make that rollerball. Do you guys want to know why I chose? Comment below if you want to know why I chose Manuka and Green Mandarin. The typical rollerball is lavender, lemon, and peppermint. 5 drops for little kids, 10 drops for like average good ratio, 20 drops of lavender, 10 drops of lemon, 10 drops of peppermint for the regular person, because it's the lavender that really helps with the antihistamine effects or supporting your histamine response. Lavender is wonderful for that, calming the body, calming the skin. Lemon is great for cleaning up mucus, peppermint for opening the airways. If you want to know why I put in Manuka and Green Mandarin instead, comment below. Okay, all right, talk to you later. Bye.